Sold out crowd over 59,000 at Three Rivers Stadium. Dave Wannstedt, the Bears head coach, a Pittsburgh native, played collegiately and coached at the University of Pittsburgh. Wannstedt, a runner-up for the Steelers job before Bill Cowher was hired prior to the '92 season. And then protecting Eric Kramer, second NFL start for Wegman. Bennett expected to play the first series. Sean Lee, who missed last week's game with an ankle injury, returns for Chicago this afternoon. Barry Minter, along with Harris and McDonald. They'll start from their own 26-yard line. Kramer to throw on first down. And Alonzo Mays, the tight end, makes his first NFL reception.
A beautiful blitz pickup by the Bears halfback Edgar Bennett.
Here's Stewart on first down. The quick slant, Charles Johnson across the 30 to the 31, gained 6 yards before he was forced out of bounds by Walt Harris.
Watch here in the center. Wells is number 97. It's Wells and Flanagan. Look at the penetration Flanagan gets, and then Wells just works Brendan Stye right down the line of scrimmage and into the backfield. That's great work.
Well, Edgar Bennett carried the ball twice during the Bears' first series, and he has been replaced, as we told you would be the case, by the rookie out of Penn State, Curtis Enos. The Bears start from their own 9-yard line. This is Enos on first down. Big hole up the middle across the 20-yard line. Tripped up by Lee Flowers after a gain of 14.
Now Dave Wannstedt's got to be wondering, hey, well, how come I didn't put this guy in the first series? The great thing that the Bears do on this game, they run that ball, they run the play right into the blitz. Watch the blitz come from the top of the screen. If you can beat the blitz in the backfield, which Enos does, he's got the moves to do that, you can break loose downfield and pick up a first down. Saw him on the pregame show, but they've also got Robert Smith. They can do it all.
Fast! Play action. And the catch is made by the fullback Ty Halleck out of the backfield, forced out of bounds by Dwayne Washington as the Bears gain 14 more yards.
I tell you, Kenny, I like this offensive play. Watch the pressure come. Pressure comes from the right side. Watch Carlos Emmons, and then what Kramer does is he just dumps the ball right up over the pressure. Joel Steed, Emmons there in his face. They run Halleck out, little swing pass, and then just whoop, dump that ball right over the top of the defense.
Enos up the middle, gains 3 to the 41-yard line. Joel Steed made the tackle.
Now, this is the Bears' bread and butter play. The Pittsburgh Steelers knew about it coming in. It's called the power out. Now you're going to see Todd Perry, the left guard, pull on this, and he leads up the hole for Enos. Here's Perry, 75. There he is. He pulls. He gets around. Nice blocking by the Bears up front, and a nice hole for Curtis Enos.
Dennis on first down across the 35 to the 36.
Now he's starting to roll.
7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. Here's Dennis again up the middle, first down and more. Out to the 34, forcing a 3rd down and 6. 4 wide receivers for Cordell Stewart. Stewart again with time. Cuts it off to Chris Fuamatu Ma'afala out of the backfield. Andre Collins made the tackle, and Ma'afala stopped just short of the first down marker.
Brett Favre is the best player in the National Football League, so nothing surprises me from him.
Curtis Enos cuts to the outside, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, a gain of 5. Joel Steed made the tackle.
The thing I like about Enos is he has the ability to find holes, and then once he finds them, he just takes them. He accelerates through them with power. So in a way, he moves. He kind of reminds you of a smaller back the way he moves, but he has the strength of a bigger back.
Conway in motion. Enos picks up 4 more yards before he was tackled by Carlos Emmons. So far today, we've seen 5 punts in this first quarter, only 5 first downs. Right here, 3rd and 5, Enos. Lee Flowers and Enos came together, and Enos close to the first down.
Yeah, I think he's got it, Kenny. What a nice changeup. What a versatile weapon to have a guy like Enos and have the confidence in him to set him back deep in the backfield. Looks like a passing formation, passing play, and then to run away from the blitz again. They got lucky on that, and then Enos picks up the 5 they needed.
5 carries, 34 yards for Curtis Enos.
Unbelievable.
In the first quarter, which has come to an end. Bam Morris, the former Steeler, has checked in now for the Bears.
That means Enos ran out of steam.
Robert Chansey, the new fullback. Here's Morris. Spins across the 35 to the 38.
A nice run by Bam Morris. Nice changeup. You know, the Bears knew coming into the season that they were going to have Enos, and of course Curtis Enos had the prolonged holdout. Talked about maybe sitting out through the rest of the season. So as an answer to that, the Bears brought in Bam Morris and said, okay, we'll just have to go on without you. Of course, they had Edgar Bennett as well. And I know Bennett expected to be a starter and stay a starter. But so far, Bam Morris and Curtis Enos have really outplayed Edgar Bennett. But here's the disparity between Stewart in the first half, 47%, second half, 61%. And look at the inverse relationship to the touchdowns and interceptions, almost exactly opposite in the first and second half of the game.
Nice. Looks to cut it outside, and Barry Minter chased him down.
Hey, that's a nice tackle by Barry Minter. That is a nice tackle right there, because Jerome Bettis is a big-bodied, he's the bus. And as a defender, when you want to tackle a guy like this, you have to wrap up and just kind of hang on and lasso him down. Watch Minter here, 92. Watch what he does. He wraps Bettis up and hangs on, and he just rides him to the ground. Nice tackle.
3 wide receivers, 3rd down and 10 for the Steelers. High snap. Stewart now under pressure, taken down. Mark Thomas, who struggled last week, comes up with his first sack of the season.
Hey, that is all-out effort by Mark Thomas and Jim Flanagan. These guys are battling in only a 3-man rush. Again, Cordell's got no place to go. There's no one open downfield, but watch these 3 guys. Look at Flanagan. He's battling in there. Thomas, they're getting knocked around. There's 5 Steelers blocking, only 3 Chicago Bears. Still, they get through. That's a total effort sack.
The best starting field position for either team today. Curtis Enos has checked back in, works his way across the 45-yard line for a gain of 4. Dante Jones made the tackle.
And a nice little play action, nice little touch play action by Eric Kramer on that. One thing that Eric Kramer gives the Chicago Bears offense is a steadiness. He knows this offense. He knows it well. He's been playing it for a long time. So watch when he gets this handoff to Enos here, and then watch what he does. He pulls up like he's going to pass, and that actually draws the linebackers and linemen coming through the line of scrimmage. It just draws their attention for a split second, which is all you need.
2nd down and 6. Play fake to Enos. Kramer looking downfield. He fires, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Bobby Ingram. 54 yards, no penalty flag.
Well, there's that long play that we said right at the beginning of the game that the Chicago Bears needed as a change-up to running with Curtis Enos. Only we thought it was going to come from Curtis Conway. But Eric Kramer must have seen the same thing that we knew coming into this, which was the defense was going to roll to Conway. They were going to always try to have 2 guys on him. That means Dwayne Washington is alone on Bobby Ingram. And you see there, he's beat deep. Boy, I talked about it a few moments ago. That was the wrap on Dwayne Washington. Kenny, let's take another look. There's Bobby Ingram. Let's take another look at his touchdown. He does a nice job, puts a move on Dwayne Washington, and finds himself open downfield. Nice delivery by Eric Kramer. Nice touch on this ball. Watch it loft, comes up, point down, right into Ingram's hands. And then it's a nice effort by Ingram to just keep going after he catches it. Nice protection up front. Really a perfect play for the Chicago Bears to put them on the board.
So now the Steelers, who have been forced to punt on each of their first 4 possessions of the game, from the 17. And Charles Johnson did, in fact, make the catch out at the 24-yard line, a gain of 7. On 2nd and 2, Pettis, first down, and more. In Bears territory. Finally, forced out of bounds by Ricardo McDonald. A gain of 42 yards. 4 wide receivers, 3rd and 3. Stewart's pass caught for a first down by Will Blackwell. A shoestring catch. Marlon Forbes made the tackle. Pettis has checked back in. First down from the Bears' 21. The tight end, Mark Bruner. Inside the 15. A gain of 7.
You saw it on that last play, going to his 3rd or 4th option in the pass pattern.
2nd down and 3. Pettis inside the 10. And a nice play by Parrish to bring him down.
That was a nice tackle by Tony Parrish because the bus was rolling.
Now, Pettis reportedly complained about not getting the ball enough in the red zone. Bill Cowher said no problems. Let's see what they do right here. 1st and goal. This time it is Pettis. And he is across the goal line for the touchdown.
That's why it's not a problem.
4 wideouts for Chicago. 3rd down and 10. And Kramer with the inside handoff. Edgar Bennett out to the 22. Levon Kirkland made the stop, and the Bears will be forced to punt it away here in the 2nd. Stewart over the top, has the completion. Courtney Hawkins out for the 41, a gain of 7.
He's a guy who can throw the football downfield.
Here's Pettis, first down. He said to us how many running quarterbacks have thrown for 3,000 yards.
That's right.
Here with 11 rushing touchdowns, also through 21, and this time it's taken down. A flag thrown as well. John Theory, along with Sean Lee.
Yeah. 2nd
sack of the day for the Bears.
Yeah, and they did it with a blitz. They brought Rico McDonald from the left side. Watch Rico McDonald, number 54. He's coming. Theory's coming from the bottom. There it is. There's McDonald. He comes through. He gets blocked, but he keeps going, and he actually rolls into Cordell Stewart's ankles, which slows him up. They'll tell you it gives you a great advantage. You come to know the defenses, you know the offenses, you know the adjustments you have to make.
4 wide receivers, and the Bears keep it on the ground on 1st down with Edgar Bennett. With 1:33 remaining. Bears in the hurry-up offense. And Kramer's pass bobbled, then caught by Ingram. 1st down, and he also stopped the clock.
Yeah, timing a little bit off on that, but a nice reaction by Bobby Ingram just to bring that down. Because he turned late, and that ball was already almost to him. Watch Ingram here. Watch how late he turns. I mean, he turns, and that ball is already in the air right at him. So nice athleticism by Ingram to bring that ball down and then get out of bounds, as you said, stopping the clock with the 1st down.
Ingram caught the touchdown pass earlier, like Curtis Enos out of Penn State, located only about 2.5 hours from Pittsburgh. 3 wide receivers, 1st down from the 38.
3 plays.
3 play for the Bears as Kramer makes the connection with Conway at the 47-yard line for a gain of 9. 2nd and 2. 4 wide receivers. Edgar Bennett has the 1st down into Pittsburgh Steelers territory. 2 tight ends, Bettis and Whitman in the backfield. There's Bettis across the 15 out to the 20-yard line. So he gives the Steelers some breathing room with a gain of 13.
Yeah, what a nice block by the fullback, John Whitman, on Marty Carter.
Stewart out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. And he hits Andre Coleman for a gain of 10, and the clock stops. 1st down from the 30. Stewart this time, it deflects off the fingertips of Coleman. Tom Carter picks it off.
Wow.
And the discussion is, did he remain in bounds? And yes,
First down,
it is
yeah.
a turnover. Tom Carter picked it off and got both feet down.
What an awesome play by Carter. And then just a beautiful job by Tom Carter to react to that and turn himself into a receiver. There's the ball. Watch Carter. Grabs it. There's a reception. Oh, that's close. That's real close, but the official was right there, and he ruled that he had the catch and had his feet down at the same time.
First down from the Steelers' 37. Here comes the blitz. Kramer to the outside. Has the completion. Conway down to the 24. A gain of 13.
You know, you really have to be impressed with the composure of Eric Kramer. He knows that the blitz is coming. He senses that it's coming. It's just a quick three-step drop to throw this ball, so he knows those guys are going to be in his face. See him? There they come on the blitz, but he sets up anyway and delivers that ball very nicely. There's Carnell Lake coming right down, breathing right down the back of his neck.
They send Penn and Ingram. Split to the left side, Conway to the right. Looking for Penn.
He caught that ball.
He made the catch.
Oh, what a
catch.
What an outstanding catch. Watch this catch here by Chris Penn. Nice protection by the line up front. I mean, that's beautiful.
One hand, and then he pulled it in.
That's a catch Chris Carter would be proud of, isn't it? Look at that. One hand, drags it in. That's the way Chris Carter does it with Jerry Rice.
First and goal from the 8. And Kramer's pass is caught. Clock continues to move. Chris Penn once again. The line of scrimmage is the 1. And Jaeger connects. Officially a 19-yard field goal to give the Bears the lead. Here's Milburn from the 10. Over across the 30, the 35, still on his feet, finally tripped up at the 40-yard line by Richard Huntley after a gain of 31. So terrific field position for the Bears. First down Bears from the 40. Curtis Enos picks up 11 on his first carry of the second half before he was tackled by Carlos Emmons.
And Kenny, you can expect, and everyone can expect, Curtis Enos to look real good in this third quarter, because what he did, he went in at halftime, got stoked up, got some water in his system, got a little bit of rest, and so he's probably going to have his best football in the first and in the third quarters.
So the Bears in Pittsburgh territory. From the Steelers' 49, Curtis Conway in motion. Enos up the middle for 8 more yards.
Did you hear him hit Kevin Henry? Well, you could hear it from up here. Nice play. Again, it's that power-o play. Todd Perry pulls from the left side, pulls around, leads up through the hole. Let's see if we can hear that hit. Man, woo! He is bringing it.
The Bears, 9-7. Stewart on first down hits Charles Johnson. Out to the 35, a gain of 15. Sean Harris brought him down. First down from the 35. Bettis, good second effort, gains 5 to the 40. Bettis out to midfield and to Chicago Bears territory. A gain of 13. Play action on first down. Stewart to Bruner. Another Steelers first down, and the Bears 36. In that case, I'd hate to be Cordell's dentist. Stewart to Whitman out of the backfield. And what a play. Sean Harris stopping Whitman in his tracks.
That's a beautiful hit right there by Sean Harris. You know, both Harris and Rico McDonald, new Bears linebackers, new to this system. You think of Barry Minner when you think of the big hitter. But watch Sean Harris just stone Whitman on this play. Look at that. Perfect tackle. Lowers his shoulder, lowers his head, and just powers right through the fullback.
Third down and 18. Stewart pump fakes and then dumps it off. Oh, boy. Another big hit. Courtney Hawkins forced out of bounds by Tony Parrish, the second-round draft pick from Washington.
Yeah. Little screen pass, get the big guys out front. Oh, it was Tony Parrish. You're right. Tony Parrish who lays one on the Pittsburgh wide receiver.
So now Norm Johnson out to attempt a 49-yard field goal. Mike Tomczak is the holder. And the kick by Johnson is good. So the Steelers have regained the lead. Kramer on first down. It's the tight end, Mees, who fumbles. Steelers say they have it.
I think Steelers do have it.
Yes, they do. Jason Gilden comes up with it. He was also a holdout. He's not there for the early portion of training camp. Stewart to the tight end, Bruner.
Wow. This is where Cordell Stewart's versatility really helps you.
Second and goal. Stewart in trouble. Mark Thomas got him again.
Boy, a nice play by Mark Thomas. He's on Cordell Stewart before Stewart can even react. He came unblocked. Watch Thomas. He comes from the bottom of the screen here. He comes absolutely unblocked, but he reacts nicely to Cordell Stewart. He doesn't go for the play fake underneath. He knows he's got Stewart on the bootleg, and that's a danger down here in the red zone. Nice heads-up play by Thomas.
Third and goal from the 13. And Stewart's pass. Andre Coleman, did he catch it? Yes! Touchdown Steelers! Conway in motion, first down from the 22. The pitch back to Curtis Enos. Terrific second effort. Enos impressive all afternoon long.
He really is. Wow, you gotta love this guy's power. The guys were missing the blocks up front. And Robert Chancey had a chance to block somebody out on the edge, missed the block, and Enos, it didn't matter for Enos. I mean, guys are running free at him, and he just bowls them over.
Looked like he would be stopped after a short gain. He winds up with 12 yards.
Yeah, look at that. Misses the block. Listen to Enos here. Wham! How about that? That's some football.
That's some great audio. Play action. Kramer to the outside. Conway reaches, but he is about 3 yards shy of the first down. Lake made the tackle. He's 6 of 7 in the air here in the second half. Pettis. And Sean Harris was right there.
I really like the way Sean Harris is tackling today. And he's playing differently than he did last week. When watching him on film, I thought he was a little tentative. He's an athletic guy. He was making tackles, but he wasn't making them as forcefully and as physically as he is today. And it's saying something, especially since the guy he's tackling is Jerome Bettis. Look at that. He lifted the bus. He jacked the bus. That's no easy feat.
A head-on collision. There you see Miller's view from the end zone. Good kick. Forcing Milburn all the way back to the 35-yard line, but he has some room. In Steelers territory. To the Pittsburgh 44. Chris Fuamatu Ma'afala made the stop. A 22-yard return after a 60-yard punt by Josh Miller.
Yeah, that punt was almost too far, and you saw the coverage racing hard to try to catch up to the distance on this punt. Glenn Milburn, of course, as you mentioned earlier, came up with the big return for a touchdown last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And you get the sense with Milburn that he's always looking for that spot. He's always looking to break it back, to do the unexpected thing, to come up with that big play.
Second down and 12. Kramer. Ty Hellick, the fullback. Gains 3, perhaps 4 yards, so it will be a third and long situation. 3 wide receivers. Third down and 8. Kramer to the outside. Bobby Ingram pulls it in for a Bears first down. A gain of 10. He needed 8 and picked up 10 yards.
The most difficult thing about that play right there for the Bears wasn't the protection. The Steelers only end up rushing 4. There's plenty of guys there to block. it wasn't even the catch, it's the pass. Watch Kramer. Look at that. That's the outcut that a lot of people think that you have to do as an NFL quarterback. You've got to have the arm strength to throw that ball.
And the Bears moving the chains from the Steelers 32. Play action. And Kramer's pass caught by Bobby Ingram once again. Wrapped up by Dwayne Washington.
They have been going to work on Dwayne Washington. Again, you have to remember, it's because Eric Kramer knows by now that the Pittsburgh Steelers are rolling their coverage, rolling their defense to Curtis Conway.
The fullback, Robert Chancey, on 2nd down and 1. His first carry of the game. Picks up the first down, trailing by only a touchdown. Curtis Enos, who went to prep school, Tim, in the Pittsburgh area before heading to Penn State. In fact, Enos attended the only NFL game he ever went to before he played in one as a member of the Bears 4 years ago here at Three Rivers, opening day in '94, Steelers against the Cowboys.
Yes. Well, I liked what he said when I asked him about what kind of a runner do you want to be, and he talked about the old runners and not their speed or agility or power. He talked about their determination, and he said that's what he thinks is the common denominator with all great runners, and he wants to have. Again, if you just look at the numbers, Enos has got a much higher yards per carry. And if you need 10 yards, you might as well give it to the guy with the best numbers.
And Jeff Jager, who hit from 19 earlier, connects from 36 yards out as Will Blackwell brings it out from the 6. Blackwell across the 30, across the 40-yard line, finally hit out of bounds by the kicker, Todd Sauerbrunn. A return of 38 yards.
Boy, Blackwell punished Sauerbrunn on that run, didn't he?
Sauerbrunn's taken a couple of those through the years.
He went down like a house of cards. Watch the punishing shot he puts on Sauerbrunn. Wham!
2nd and 9, Steelers. Bettis up the middle, big hole, first down and more. Down to the Bears, 36. As the bus gains 19.
Oh, yeah.
Stewart on first down with time and finds a receiver, Whitman, and once again it was Sean Harris making the stop.
Yeah, he's playing a really good football game today.
Kramer's been sacked only once today. Makes the connection with the fullback, Robert Chancey. Knocked out of bounds by Carnell Lake after a gain of 10. He picks up the first down. He was the offensive coordinator here in Pittsburgh last year. Stewart to Charles Johnson for a gain of 6. Falcons looking to make it 2-0. Play action. Stewart in trouble. Chased by Reeves.
There's the candy.
And he does pick up the first down. Ricardo McDonald. So fatigue certainly a factor. 2nd and 8. Enos again with the fullback Chancey leading the way. Well,
didn't look too tired on that one, did he?
He gains 13 yards.
And that's where that determination comes in, because you can bet your bottom dollar that Enos is wearing down. It's hot out there. He's sweating. You see, last week he had 13 touches. Today, 17 touches already. And imagine he'll get a few more before this day is over. So the Bears wanting to involve him more and more and more in their offense.
2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Enos up the middle into Steelers territory. Stopped about 4 yards shy of the first down marker. So it is now 3rd and 10. Bennett out of the backfield. Stopped about 4 yards shy of the first down at the 47-yard line of Pittsburgh.
The Bears are going to just go for this.
4th down and 4. Last year, the Bears led the NFL in 4th down conversions. Kramer, Conway, first down, Chicago.
Beautiful execution by Eric Kramer and Curtis Conway, right into the teeth of the Pittsburgh defensive blitz.
And that's certainly quiet in the crowd.
Watch the blitz come here from the right side. Safeties, linebackers, defensive ends, right in Kramer's face. He keeps his composure. There's the double coverage on Curtis Conway that we've been talking about all day. A guy underneath, a guy over the top. A big smile for Eric Kramer on a critical 4th down situation.
4 wideouts. Quick drop. Kramer looking, deflected, and caught. The catch is made on the deflection by Conway.
Wow, what an incredible play.
And he picks up the 1st down.
Right out of Wet Knight's hands, and Conway, what a heads-up play by him to come down with that football. Yeah, here's Kramer. Again, there's a blitz coming. Edgar Bennett does a nice job picking it up right through Wet Knight's hands. Look at that. That's heads-up play. That's a guy who just is looking for any way to win a game.
A minute 59. 1st down on the Steelers' 27. Curtis Enos down to the 21. He picks up 6.
And the Bears have the time. They've got a full 2 minutes here. They're close to the end zone. This is a situation here where you want to run down most of the clock, because if you score, you don't want to leave Cordell Stewart with time.
Enos on 2nd and 4. What a terrific second effort as he picks up another Chicago Bears 1st down.
Enos has done a beautiful job all day long of breaking tackles at the line of scrimmage. Carlos Emmons was on him right there on his legs, but Enos runs with such strong legs that he breaks the tackle and keeps on going. There's Emmons. He comes from the other side. Look at that. Right down on Enos's feet. Enos makes the spin, keeps churning forward, picks up an extra 5 yards and the 1st down.
3rd and 10. Play action. And Kramer's pass picked off by Cornell Lake.
What a day for Carnell Lake.
So the Steelers will make it 2-0 as they head to Miami for a meeting with the Dolphins next week. The Bears dropped to 0-2, but they really could have won either game. And they will meet the Buccaneers next week in the opening of their new stadium in Tampa Bay. A pair of Pittsburgh natives, Bill Cowher and Dave Wannstedt. And the Steelers hang on to win it by the score of 17-12. For Jim Green, Kenny Albert saying so long.
As long as they've been around, this is their first meeting in the 1990s. Let's head to the Confluence, where the Steelers, home opener for Bill Cowher. Beard gone before the season started. Good move. Curtis Enos, draft pick, finally signed Bears. Real good move. He has speed as well as power, Tom.
Speed, power, aggressiveness. You just feel like he needs to get the ball a little bit more. 22 carries today.
94 yards for Enos, the rookie from Penn State. Eric Kramer, play fake. When you have a back like Enos, you can do things like this to Bobby Ingram. 54 yards at the touchdown. The Bears do miss the extra point, but they lead at Three Rivers 6-0. Later in the second, Jerome Bettis had a horrible game last week against Baltimore. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. 42 yards for the bus that sets up a 1-yard run by him. He had 85 yards rushing in the first half, but 9-7 Bears leading into the third quarter. Now it's 10-9 in the third, Pittsburgh. Cordell Stewart, another slow start for him, but Andre Coleman with the circus juggle and the touchdown. And Pittsburgh native Dave Wannstedt, the Bears coach, can't believe it because his club is down 17-9. And after a field goal makes it 17-12 on 4th and 4, Kramer, Curtis Conway, 1st down. Right before the 2-minute warning. Kramer looking for Ryan Wet Knight, deflected, but Conway with the great grab.
Yeah, great concentration by Conway off the deflection. Always have to stick with the ball when it's tipped.
So with 54 seconds left, Kramer picked off by Johnny on the spot, Carnell Lake. You put him at corner, you put him at safety, and to the Bears' chagrin, Pittsburgh wins it by the count of 17-12. We told you Bettis' numbers, 21 carries for 131 yards. By the way, it's the first time they met at Three Rivers in the 90s. I will say this. Give Dave Wannstedt's club, Tommy, a lot of credit. They're supposed to get slaughtered by Jacksonville and Pittsburgh, and frankly, they could have won either game. They did not.